Hey everybody, welcome back. Rachel Varga here, Advanced Aesthetic Nurse. One of the questions I'm asked all the time is, well, how do you avoid looking overdone, or how to avoid getting botched plastic surgery, or even just talking about botched plastic surgery? I have to share with you that this is actually a topic that makes me quite sad for people. So for example, when you look online and you see these different celebrities or individuals that have gone to plastic surgery extremes and they've basically ruined their faces and their bodies. This whole series is going to teach you the questions that you need to ask potential providers to make sure that you are getting the safest and most reputable products and procedures available. First of all, what's botched versus what's just simply overdone? There's lots that we can do to improve our appearances and bring our greatest version forward, but of course you always want to be doing the inner work of aligning your body, mind, and spirit, because I often find when those pieces are aligned, that's when the greatest form of beauty can shine through. What I really want to talk about is the difference between botched plastic surgery and overdone plastic surgery. And plastic surgery can include anything really cosmetic, so whether that's your Botox, your fillers, your lasers, facelift, eyelid surgery, rhinoplasty, breast augmentation, Brazilian butt lift, lipo, body sculpting, all of that really is in the realm of plastic surgery. When I think of the word botched, I think of either practitioner negligence or an extreme side effect, or using a product and procedure that was inappropriate in that case. I can't help but think of that woman, I think she's in Japan, who decided it would be a good idea to inject cooking oil into her face. Or people who have gone to the back alleys and had some person that's claiming to be a doctor or whatever inject things like flat tire quick fix or other types of epoxies or adhesives or plastics. Just use your brain, right? If you're going to a shady place and it's not a proper medical office, I mean, that risk is really on you because you're seeing an unregulated provider. I find that people that have had really bad experiences, they do often look for the cheapest options. I find people who have ended up having botched or, undesirable side effects after treatments, a lot of times they just didn't go to a great provider in a proper medical clinic and they sought out the best deal. Honestly, some of the best providers are going to charge accordingly for amazing work. You often don't want to look for things like Groupons or sales or things like that. A lot of really good clinics actually won't even have sales because they don't have to. That's sometimes a sign of a good clinic. And then looking overdone with plastic surgeries can often arise from either the plastic surgeon or individual who's doing the injectable having a little bit of almost like a distorted idea of the ideal facial and body proportions themselves. Sometimes you'll find this in some of the bigger cities like Toronto or Vancouver or Beverly Hills, where a lot of clients come in and ask for a particular look, and then that person providing the treatments just kind of gets used to giving people that, or they even get known for it. If you are of sound mind, you don't have any mental health issues, you don't have body dysmorphia, really just use your critical thinking and your critical judgment to find a great caring provider. Take a look at who's doing your treatments or people in the office, and that will give you an indication if your results will look natural versus looking overdone. It's like the easiest way to tell an injector's work is to meet with people or be referred to them by other people that you think looks great or, who doesn't look so great. That's really how people end up looking overdone, in my experience, is when they'll find providers that will do what they want and they might have a skewed vision of what actually looks healthy and natural. When you go to a provider, you shouldn't be telling them what exactly you want. Share what your goals are, but you as an individual meeting with the provider, you're not going to know what exactly goes where and how much and what product and what depth and all of that. Leave that to the experts, and you should definitely be hearing words like, let's be conservative, or maybe I don't think you need that, let's try this instead. Those types of words are really helpful to look out for when finding a provider to help you not look overdone. Honestly, the best work is undetectable, which just helps people look healthy. And in my experience, it's pretty amazing having all of these different skin, laser, injectable, body sculpting, and surgical options at our fingertips, which are more readily available than ever, to help people age really well. And if there's something that is kind of bothering you and you've been thinking a lot about it and you've saved up the money for it, it's considered to, not be dangerous to your health or anything like that, then sure. Plastic surgery is a booming industry with advancements constantly being made, and the aspect of adornment has been around for thousands of years. Humans have always wanted to do things to improve their appearance. But what's important is to find a provider that will do that for you in a safe and appropriate way. So that's how you avoid getting botched plastic surgery or looking overdone. A little extra hint is if you are in your city and you know people that have been getting work here or there, and some look great and some don't look so great, really actually use that as a gauge as to the look that provider likes to do. I really hope that you found this video helpful. I'm really passionate about people continuing on with a really healthy look, even if they want to do some facial or body enhancements. And the trick is to find the right provider that will lead you along that journey. Just a word of advice when you're considering receiving procedures is that you don't always want to look for the best price. You want to jive with your provider and have a really good connection with them and have a good feeling about them. And trust. A lot of it's trust. Knowing that you're going to a provider that does ongoing training, that is known for doing a natural look. This is really who you want to promote and go to for your treatments. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to carry on the conversation over at rachelvarga.ca, where I have a ton of other free resources. So if you're interested in facial and body rejuvenation, it's a great place to check out and hang out. I'll see you guys in the next video.